We've got Dr. Reddy's in focus today. Saumen Chakraborty is joining us, the President and CFO, Global Head of IT, on those earnings. Saumen, talk to us about the reported EBITDA. Does it include any one-time income from licensing income adjusted for that? How is the EBITDA looking this time around?
See, it includes the settlement income, which for Canada market, for Revlimid, we got it. The agreement happened on the 1st of April India time. So that is what has been included in the Q1 result. What it does not include is the neuro product divestment which we have done of property products, where the agreement got closed subsequent to FTC approval in July. So it doesn't include that. That will be in Q2.
You've taken cost-cutting initiatives at the company level, which have showed in the margins as well. Do you think, most of the benefits of this are now behind?
No, there are still more scope in terms of productivity improvement and cost effectiveness, which can get reflected both in margin as well as in the SG&A expense. But like in this particular quarter, we had a lower gross margin because the PSAI part of the business could not perform well. So those kind of fluctuations can happen, but continued focus on cost improvement initiative, productivity improvement initiatives will be there in our organization.
Right. What happened in the US markets? Because they've been subdued. Did a ramp up in Suboxone really help you in the quarter gone by?
In US market, we have been able to launch at least 5 new products and relaunched one more product, that is isotretinoin. And the new product launch definitely helps us to offset any impact of the price erosion in the base products. In Suboxone, still, the innovator brand sale as a market share is still significant. We hope it should get genericized more and eventually share can improve.
Right. Do you expect the US markets to pick up or see a base formation in the near term? And do you expect things in the US will be getting better from here onwards?
Because this particular year we are slated to launch quite a significant number of new products. And as and when we launch them and get more market share, we expect the US North America generic performance to improve.
So let's understand what have been the R&D spends in the quarter. The company has guided for high R&S investment this fiscal. Do you maintain that it's reflected in Q1?
So Q1 is lesser than if we have overall said we will be spending 250 to 300 million. Then Q1 R&D spend is lesser from that perspective for the quarter. But in subsequent quarters, the R&D spend can go up. And we'll have to see, ultimately for the year, how much do we spend. It could be still within the range.
Okay. Do you expect the R&D spend otherwise as well to increase? And how do you see your overall growth picking up in the coming quarters?
So R&D is a lever for growth. So actually, one should get more concerned if we are not spending enough on R&D. But we are improving the productivity of R&D at the same time focusing on R&D. But our growth primarily would come from getting more market share, launching more products in the market, and improving the cost to increase the overall margin of the product. Now, those are from where the growth would come. And then beyond the organic part of the growth, you will have to also look at inorganic growth opportunities.
Okay, what's the update on Avowing? When is it expected to launch? And do you think this year, this fiscal, will be about all the various launches of the company which are going to drive growth?
Avowing, the date was in August, so we expect to hear from US FDA. There could be, some deficiencies which we can get, and based on the nature of deficiency, we'll understand when we are being able to launch Avowing. But overall, as I said, based on the total number of new products that we are launching in North America, and our focus on the emerging markets as well as good growth rate in India, we expect to do better overall for Dr. Reddy's compared to the previous year.
Right. Could you talk to us about the ongoing regulatory changes with the warning letter coming in for Srikakulam as well as the pending observation for the Bolaram API? What's the update?
So far as Bolaram unit is concerned, we are giving response to US FDA, and we'll be remediating, whatever observations which have been made, not only for this site, but for all other sites as a normal practice what we do. For Srikakulam, we have been expecting an US FDA audit now, and we hope the audit happens in the coming quarter.
Now, the domestic business for the company is seen flat. It grew about 15% year on year. What is the company doing, in order to bolster the overall domestic business?
In domestic market, we have grown by 15% year on year, and which is quite higher than the industry, which is, so I don't know where from your question coming, but we are doing everything at our discretion to see how we improve our performance in India market. Our focus on domestic market is quite high.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing with us the outlook on the company, your new launches, your R&D spends, as well as where you see your overall financial metrics headed.